Alright, so this deck profile is all about the Pokemon that everybody knows. Pikachu! So we're playing for Pikachu, but we're not playing this deck for Pikachu, we're playing it because we want to play Raichu. And we want to use Raichu's first attack, Circle Circuit. So this attack does 20 damage times the number of your bench Pokemon. So normally it's 100 damage and it isn't that much if you consider you can only have 5 Pokemon on your bench. But thanks to the new stadium, Skyfield, we can have up to 8 Pokemon on our bench. So we are going to play a 4-4 line Pikachu. 4-4 Pikachu, and we play 3 Skyfields. Why only 3 Skyfields? Because we also are going to play a 2-2 Ninetales line. And Ninetales has the ability Barrier Shrine. Each player can play any stadium card from his or her hand, so we want to log our own stadium in for the game. But of course, with 8 Pokemon on our bench, we can only hit for 160. With Muscle Band, we can hit for 180, so it's enough to hit those big EXs. But we also want to take care of those big Mega Pokemons, and that's why we play a Zubat line. So with 4 Zubats, a Bat line, 4 Zubats, 3 Golbat, and 2 Crobat. So just for the ability for, what's it called again, Sneaky Bite to put 2 damage counters on one of our opponent's Pokemon. And Surprise Bite to put 3 damage counters on one of our opponent's Pokemon. Next, in this deck, we only play 4 double colorless energies. It isn't that much, but believe me, you can do it with 4. It is a bit clunky, but I tried with 4 and it works. So I only play 4 double colorless energies. But sometimes maybe there's a DCE prize or you're in some trouble. But that's why I play 1 Bunnelby. I don't play Bunnelby for the burrow. Of course, it can come in really handy if you play it for the burrow. But for the Rototiller, so we can shuffle our DCEs back into our deck. So 1 Rototiller Bunnelby. Next, we've got 4 Shaymins with setup. We need some draw power, we need some Pokemons on our bench to make our Circle Circuit more powerful. So 4 Shaymin. For the items, I have 3 Trainer's Mail to reach for whatever we need for a stadium, for Ultra Ball, Level Ball, just whatever we need. Since we have lost Keldeo and Floatstone, we are forced to play 2 Switch to switch our Pokemon out from the active Pokemon. If someone wants to make a stall play on our Ninetales, we just have some cards to switch out. Of course, in this deck we play 4 Ultra Ball. Most of the time you're going to Ultra Ball for a Shaymin to have some more draw power. Really basic. 3 Level Balls because all of our Pokemons except for Shaymin and Crobat have 90 HP or less. So good search engine. Staple 4 VS Seekers because VS Seeker is one of the best cards in this format. 2 Muscle Bands, more damage. More damage is always better, so 2 Muscle Bands. Only 2 Sycamores. Why only 2 Sycamores? Because this deck is a bit clunky. You can draw dead with a lot of Pokemons. So if you draw a Sycamore when that is happening, it is the worst scenario that can happen if you have to play Sycamore and discard 2 from your bat lines or a Raichu or something like that. So 2 is enough. 2 Lysander because Lysander is great in this deck. You can hit on weakness on a lot of things with Raichu. And this deck is all about speed. You want on turn 3, you want 3 EXs. You want to knock out 3 EXs. So Lysander is really handy to knock your opponent's Shaymins or another EX on his bench. You don't want to stay and play a 7 prize game against other non-EX attackers. So 2 Lysanders is the right amount. 3 Professor Birch. Why Birch? Because Birch has the same effect of Sycamore, except you can shuffle your cards back into your deck and draw 4 or 7. So this is really handy if you have a dead hand. You want to draw a Birch and not a Sycamore. Next, we've got 1 Hex Maniac to take care of another annoying abilities like the Mighty Shield ability from Aegislash. And 1 card that is a bit taggy, but I really like this card is Teammates. Because we have a lot of non-EX attackers, and with Teammates we can search whatever we need. So most of the time you're going to search for your double colorless energy and a Shaymin to have some more draw power. So I really like this card in this deck. So that is for this deck profile. I don't think this deck is going to be a tier 1, but it is a really nice deck with you can tag some other cards in it. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask. It is a bit clunky, it isn't the best deck, but I thought we should share this deck profile with you guys. So leave a like, subscribe, and share with all your friends. Bye!